There are moments in the history of space exploration when the universe behaves exactly as our scientific models predict. Every observation matches the equations, every measurement reinforces what we already believe, and the laws of physics appear as reliable as ever. Then there are the moments that refuse to fit. Moments that don't simply challenge our understanding but seem to push against the boundaries of it. They force scientists to question assumptions that have stood for decades. Voyager 1, the most distant human-made object ever built, has now become the center of one of those extraordinary mysteries. For nearly 50 years, this remarkable spacecraft has continued its lonely journey away from Earth. It has traveled beyond the planets, beyond the influence of the solar wind, and beyond the protective bubble of the heliosphere into an environment so cold, hostile, and saturated with cosmic radiation that no engineer expected it to survive for long. Yet against every prediction, Voyager 1 is still communicating with us. Recently, however, something happened that transformed an aging spacecraft into the focus of worldwide speculation. Scientists detected an unusual phenomenon unlike anything previously associated with Voyager's mission. It wasn't ordinary radio interference. It wasn't background static. It wasn't a familiar plasma wave or a lingering effect from solar activity. Instead, the signal displayed an unusual level of organization. It appeared structured, repeated in recognizable patterns, and behaved in ways that immediately demanded closer examination. Imagine tossing a bottle into the middle of an endless ocean, expecting it to drift forever through empty waters. Now imagine discovering that someone, or something, had found that bottle and placed a message inside before sending it back. That comparison captures the sense of mystery surrounding Voyager's latest observations. As we retrace Voyager's incredible journey, from the giant storms of Jupiter to the breathtaking rings of Saturn, through the strange worlds visited by its twin spacecraft, and finally into the darkness between the stars, you'll understand why this new anomaly has captured so much attention. Whether the explanation turns out to be an unknown natural process or something even more extraordinary, it reminds us how little we truly know about the vast universe beyond our solar system. When Voyager 1 launched in 1977, no one imagined it would still be operating decades later. The spacecraft was designed for a relatively straightforward mission: fly past Jupiter and Saturn, collect valuable scientific data, transmit breathtaking images back to Earth, and eventually fall silent as its power supplies slowly diminished. Instead, Voyager accomplished something unprecedented. A mission expected to last only a handful of years evolved into humanity's longest-running exploration of deep space. Equipped with a 3.7-meter high-gain antenna, 16 small hydrazine thrusters, and radioisotope thermoelectric generators powered by plutonium, Voyager was engineered for reliability, but not for half a century of continuous operation. Every passing year reduces its available electrical power, forcing mission controllers to shut down non-essential instruments one by one. Despite these limitations, the spacecraft continues its remarkable voyage. Today, Voyager 1 is more than 155 astronomical units from the Sun, making it the most distant human-made object ever sent into space. Although many of its original scientific instruments have already been turned off to conserve power, the remaining systems continue returning invaluable data from a region no spacecraft had ever explored before. By modern standards, Voyager is astonishingly simple. It has no artificial intelligence, no advanced onboard computers, and only a tiny amount of memory compared with even the most basic smartphone. Yet through careful engineering and decades of dedicated support from NASA's Deep Space Network, this aging explorer continues to perform a mission far beyond its original expectations. More importantly, Voyager has become humanity's only direct observer inside interstellar space. Every measurement it sends home provides scientists with information they cannot obtain anywhere else. That is precisely why any unexpected observation immediately attracts attention. Throughout its mission, Voyager has repeatedly transformed our understanding of the solar system. It revealed worlds far more dynamic and complex than scientists had imagined. But according to those following the newest reports, nothing compares to the mystery now unfolding far beyond the Sun's influence. Voyager's first encounter with the unexpected began long before it reached interstellar space. It started at Jupiter. When the spacecraft arrived in 1979, it revealed an astonishing planetary system unlike anything researchers had anticipated. Jupiter's immense storms dwarfed Earth itself. Gigantic bolts of lightning flashed through its atmosphere with incredible intensity. The volcanic moon Io erupted continuously, throwing enormous plumes hundreds of kilometers above its surface, while the giant planet's powerful radiation belts pushed Voyager's instruments close to their operational limits. Instead of finding a relatively stable gas giant, scientists discovered a violent and constantly changing world filled with powerful magnetic activity and energetic particles.